Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. In this one we're going to look at how to get Hatterene. Now, we are at the breeding area, in the wild area as it were. The breeding house in the wild, it probably sounds a bit better, doesn't it? So obviously make sure you bring along a wishing piece. Obviously I've got plenty, and I've got plenty of watts. If you follow the advice I'm going to give you in a second, you too will have plenty. Although sometimes it does take a little bit of practice just to get used to it. So, from our little breeding house just here, we're going to go ahead and go straight on forward. We want to hit the wall. What are you going to call the breeding house? A brothel? No, I'm joking. Right. So obviously we're going to come across... I don't want to get into no battles. Leave me alone. We're going to come across all of our grass just here, and I think we want to go left. Yeah. So we need the 3 pipes on the wall. Oh my god, I did get into a battle. God damn Zigzagoon. Leave me alone. I'm slowing down the video. Please don't get me stuck in this battle. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try and avoid some of this now. So we're going to make our way across here. Oh my god, we've got Sneasels. Okay, so here is the den that we want. Obviously I've already visited here once, and we've gotten rid of the glow. Can you go away as well? We're trying to show something here. So this is the den that we want. So you're going to have a nice face to it like this, and then we're going to go ahead and do 2 things. We want to check text speed is on slow. It's going to help us in a minute, and then we want to make sure we make a save. This way we won't have to come all the way back in a second should we have to reset the game, which is quite likely. So once you've gotten to this point, go ahead and throw in a wishing piece. And once you get to this point where it asks you whether or not you want to save, you want to press yes, and then pretty much immediately press the home button whilst keeping an eye out for a red beam or purple beam coming out of the hole. If it's a red beam, we're going to reset the game. If it's a purple beam, we'll keep it. And go. Red beam. So we're going to close out the game, reload it again, and I'll go through one more time just so you guys can kind of see everything that we are doing here. Just kind of reiterate the point. I want to make sure it's as clear as I can make it. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's much that's going to stop this part of it. There is going to be a later part that may well get patched out later. If it does, please let me know down in the comments so that I can pin it. So, obviously, we'll do this again and again. So, would you like to save your adventure? Press yes, and then the home button. Obviously, the thing that's slowing me down here is that I'm actually offset to the wishing well that was red again. So, I am going to cut until we get a purple one, at which point the video will continue. Okay then, so we now have ourselves a purple beam, at which point we can continue on with phase 2 of resetting this den until we get what we want. So again, we're going to make another save at this point, just in case something goes wrong, you press a wrong button, or something else happens that makes it so that you don't want to actually lose this purple beam. This is also good if you happen to beat the Pokemon, bring friends in, and then don't happen to catch it. You'll be able to reload the game and you'll still have it here. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and press on in. I've gone too quick to quit out of this time for a second. That is obviously not the Hatterene that we want. We're looking for a bit of a different symbol for that. So to reset this, we are going to go into Invite Others and wait for the timer to begin. Once that begins, we're going to press the home button, go into Settings, all the way down to the bottom where we have System, Date and Time, go forward 1 day. Note that if this passes over a month or a year, you are going to need to put this forward as well. And then back into the game. Oh, let me out. Let me out. There we go. So we quit out of there. You'll see that it glows. That means that it's reset. And you'll get an extra 2000 watts as well. And you'll have a different Pokemon to encounter. So just to go through that again, to make sure you guys kind of are fully aware as to what's happening here. Invite others. Let the timer begin. In settings. Change by day. And it's reset. So this is the part that I find that most likely to be reset. I don't see how they'll get around the saving issue. So you may be able to kind of repeat these anyway if you have lots of wishing stars. And then back in again you go and do a Pokemon. Actually, Togekiss. So that's all cool. That's how you're going to get lots of watts. I'm on like 700,000, which is just ridiculous. Which means I've done this a lot of times. So again, I'm going to skip forward until we actually get a 5-star Hatterene. Obviously, you guys can set up less if you want to use things like bottle caps to up the IVs and stuff. 5-star, it has the most likelihood to get you the most IVs, and so that's what we're going to be aiming for in this video. Catch you in a second. Okay then, so carrying on, we now have Our Hatterene, I can't remember how you say his name. But this is the symbol you're looking for. You're kind of looking for the swirly kind of witch's hat just there. So this is a psychic and fairy type, which means that it is going to be taking extra damage from poison, ghost, and steel typing. Additionally, of course, if you take a dark type in there, you are going to reap the benefits of immunity from psychic type moves. So something like Poniard would probably be the best move here, but I just like scaffolding it, so I'm going to take it in with me. In the same way as all of the other videos, we're going to go in without a party. I highly recommend saving before you go in, and that way if something goes wrong, if you happen to defeat it and not catch it because you brought the people in with you, you'll have extra chances. Oh dear, I've got lots of little people. Hopefully they've got like competitive Pokemon or something. Hatterene! Looks quite cool in Gigantamax form. I think I actually kind of like it. I mean, at this point we've got loads of psychic fairy types now, right? We've got this one, we've got the Volts evolutions, and we have Mr. Mime, so kind of interesting. Anywho, first turn you want to make sure you use your... Oh no, I have no steel type moves, that's going to be bad. Oh well, it's fine. We can use this whilst we are in Gigantamax form. No! Should have bought my Poniard. Never mind, I'm in my buy shop. Okay, so... we're going to get 3 turns of this anyway, and it's going to be fine. But anyway, as I was saying, you want to use your Dynamax form on turn 1. Otherwise, you're just going to kind of miss out on it, and you'll have to kind of recharge the ability to Dynamax over the course of a few turns. So you just kind of end up missing out if you don't use it immediately. Oh damn, this is going to go really bad. Oh, okay. Fish is doing good. It's going to put some shields up. We're going to take 2 of those off now. That's nice. I think the CPU is actually going to help me quite a lot this time, as long as Magikarp doesn't get 1 shot every turn. There we go. Not a bad chunk off so far. Max Mindstorm. It's going to be nasty. Okay, that's 1 feint. Obviously, you only get 4 feints between the party. So, oh, Focus Slash, that's helpful. Calm Mind. It's going to power up. Special attack, special defense. Stomping Tantrum. Well, that'll do. Okay. Max Spike. Okay, so we get another attack on there, like so. That's lovely. We're going to get a good hit in there with Scavalier if we're lucky. That's 1 set of shields down. Now, I often find if you can get the second set of shields down before you lose one of your feints, you're usually in range of taking the Pokemon down. So hopefully we'll get there. Come on, lady. Got 1 more Gigantamax hit before things get bad. Yet we're resistant to that because we're steel. That's fine. Resistant to that as well because we're steel. That's fine. Oh, that was like a hit all move. That's not very nice. That's there. We lost 1 feint. Get impact. Missed. Obviously leftovers there, doing wonders for us. Of course poison type could be good in here, but I just feel like the resistance of steel type just means you're going to hang in. Yeah, it takes 1 down. Scavalier's going to take 2 more down. And hopefully Snorlax will take another. It's fine. Do it to me again, come on. Keep going for Scavalier, come on. Yay. Gets everybody. I hate how it gets everybody. Magikarp feints costed us. 2 feints, it's not good. Especially with how close we are as well. We're at that frustrating point now where this could in theory just take us out of the game when one of these Pokemon comes back on and starts making things faint. he's going to put his Quillfish thing back out. And I don't think the Focus Sash reactivates, so that's it, it's lost. It is hitting with poison types though. So I feel like I might as well use Bug Buzz because that won't miss. It works for me. It's going to take it quite far down. I might be lucky here. Oh yeah, Escavalier for the win. We're pretty lucky there. That's all good. So I've not had a failed catch attempt on these so far. Using Ultra Ball anyway though. We're gonna get ourselves a Hatterene. Ace, there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 1 times Hatterene caught. So with that being the case, I just want to show you guys how you can check whether or not the Pokemon that you caught is in fact a Gigantamax. Basically, when you get to this point, you can see your Hatterene's summary. And here you'll see we have the big red cross next to the name. That means we have ourselves a Gigantamax Hatterene. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See you then.